I saw our party ranking, and we're currently sitting at 93rd, which I was like, oh my god, I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are going so hard. So, for sure. Well, guys, what is going on? It is Cynical, and welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts Let's Play. We're finally jumping back onto the playthrough series. It's been way too long. The previous one was Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, and we got through that. That took us probably about like 2.5 months though. I feel like we were streaming Rechain of Memories, sorry, for such a long time, and now we are finally dipping into Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. You know, the funny thing is about this is I'm both scared as well as excited. The reason why I'm scared is Days would probably have to be my most disliked Kingdom Hearts title, only because of like its combat is definitely not to the same par as that is Recoded. Like Recoded's combat was fantastic. I think Recoded is a highly disregarded Kingdom Hearts title. In terms of its story, it sucked. Its gameplay was absolutely fantastic. So Days just unfortunately did not have the same level of gameplay. That and the recon missions that you gotta do and all of like the searching missions are a pain in the ass. Also, there's a lot of different bosses in this game. Dusterfly, Leech Grave, the Emerald Serenade. To name a few, those are the biggest pains in the titties. The biggest pains in the titties. You may as well rub my moose upside down. But basically, we're going to be jumping into Days for our next Kingdom Hearts playthrough. Fingers crossed we can kind of get through this fast. Although then again, I am kind of excited because it's been such a long time since I last played Days. So, sort of excited. Barry Simmery, what is going on, dude? Thank you so much for subbing to the channel Reno through Twitch Prime Reno. Appreciate you, my dude. But, however, guys, this is it. We're finally jumping into it. It's been way too long. So let's dive into the story mode right here. I'm going to be starting a brand new game. Now, my sort of knowledge towards Days isn't really entirely that great in terms of, like, the whole panel system and stuff. Days actually used a different sort of leveling system. A system that I actually enjoyed. I think it was definitely improved upon in Recoded with its kind of matrix system. I preferred the matrix system over the panel system, but the panel system is still pretty cool. Like I said, it's been a while since I last played Days, so if we do have any knowledgeable Days players in the chat, help me out along this journey, alright? Help me out along this journey. However, though, Days only consists of 3 difficulties similar to that of Kingdom Hearts 1. It's got Beginner, Standard, and Proud. So basically, actually, give me 1 sec. The alert box is currently hiding behind the footage. Let's move that to the top. There we go. Beautiful. So we are going to be dipping into Proud. I told you guys that basically from Kingdom Hearts 2 onwards, we're essentially just going to be playing all of the Kingdom Hearts games on the hardest difficulty. You guys love to see me lose my nut. Like, you guys love seeing me lose my nut, so the harder the difficulty, the more likely of me losing my nut is going to be, essentially. So we're going to do Proud. There we go, Proud difficulty. Yes. Let's start this bad boy. We have a couple of alerts right here. Jet the Wolf, thank you so much for the 3 bangerinos, my dude. Okay, I believe you. You best be believing me, my bruh. Okay? Days is what Days is. Also, guys, if you need me to increase the volume on both my end or, of course, the game volume, please let me know. Otherwise, just let me know if it's at a perfect level as of right now. It's kind of important that you guys are able to hear the game volume, but it not being so loud that you can't hear me. You know what I mean? There we go. There we go. What's going on, Panda Loves? What's going on, Roxas13? What's going on, Come to the Darkness? What's going on, Tankerman? Japan Fangirl, AU Ninja, Nightin, Emily Slade. How's it going, guys? What's going on the Kingdom channel? Yes, this is a brand new layout. I decided to put something sort of a little bit themed together last night to kind of go along with the whole Days thing. Red seems to be the color theme that it goes for. So that's what we're shooting for. Oh, dude, we're going to be noodle braining out in terms of Days. We're going to be noodle braining out. I tell you that much. Essentially, this playthrough is going to consist of a lot of complaining from myself. Complaining of just running around the worlds, trying to find the perfect recon spot, the biggest pain in the fucking ass. And not only that, though, coming across the Emerald Serenade, I believe there's 2 or 3 of them in this game. The one that I can remember the most was the one in the hedge maze in Wonderland. Oh my god, dude. No. That's not a fun time. I swear I'm the only one who enjoyed Days. I mean, yeah, you quite frequently see people complaining about fucking Days. I mean, and I can't help but say, like, it is for good reason. Well, kind of. I mean, Days was fine. Like, when it comes down to it, I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts nerd. I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. So when I say that Days is the worst, that's not necessarily saying that Days is a bad game. I like all Kingdom Hearts games. You have a Keyblade, a guy with big shoes, and people with spiky hair, and you got Kingdom Hearts as the main logo point. Yeah, I'm gonna play that. Even if it is Kingdom Hearts Tetris, I'm gonna love the shit out of it. But yeah, when it comes to Days though, ranking in amongst other Kingdom Hearts titles, it's definitely got to be the one that sits the bottom. That's just my opinion though, that's just my opinion. I know that some people absolutely cherish this game, so good stuff, good stuff. Thank you so much to Slade Willy Eater. Loving the custom names right here, dude. We're off to a great start, a juicy, moist start. Thank you so much for the 2 bangerinos. You said, hey there, terrible eyebrows. It's joke time. What has 100 teeth and eats wieners? A zipper. Oh, please don't put that whole picture in my head. You're currently killing your boy as of right now, my dude. By the way, Critical, not proud. The thing with Days is that it's like Kingdom Hearts 1, so it only comes with 3 difficulty settings. Critical, I believe, was introduced in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And then from Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix onwards, essentially they threw it in like all Kingdom Hearts games. So it's now become a staple point difficulty. But basically, we're playing a game from the Stone Age here, my bruh. Alright? Oh. Okay. Nice. Miley freezing up there for a sec. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Chronicle Chrome, shout out to you, my dude. Thank you so much for the 9-month resub. Loving the new layout, my dude. Best of luck with Days. Hoping for some sweet, spicy memes. I mean, we're playing Days, dude. We're playing goddamn Days. Like, memes are bound to come out of Days, man. We're in the right spot for memes. That's for sure. Is that Saxaw sitting there? Is that Saxaw? I can give you a purpose. You are now our new chicken wing chef. I mean, that would have been a much better position for Roxas. You know, less stress, less hassle. A straightforward task, you know, not sending this man on worlds that he's never been to before, giving him tasks to take down Heartless, something that he's never done before, you know what I mean? Like, just putting him in a position where he is the headmaster chicken wing chef would have been a lot more straightforward and easier. But no, this man is literally chucking this boy in the deep end, expecting him to know the know-all and end-all about the Keyblade and taking down the bad guys. I mean, that's a lot of responsibility. That is a goddamn lot of responsibility, my dude. What's going on, site? Thank you so much for the 1 bangerino, my dude. Fist bump arenas for that. What is there to like about 358 over 2 days? For me, definitely the music. Vector to the Heavens, Shion's theme, Struggle Away, and of course, Deli Beloved. By the way, hit level 350 last night and have 32 billion lux. This man has 32 billion lux. The armor will be ours, and no help will come on the journey. Yeah, no, like I was saying, I was looking at our party rating, and it's at, like, 93, I believe. And I already know that, like, a decent portion of the reason as to why our party is currently in that ranking is due to you as well, Sai. I mean, of course, Gogeta, Trix, Mad Dog, like, the rest of you guys in the party have been doing awesome in the ways of grinding. But when we look at you, Sai, you are on a completely different level, my boy. Oh my god. But level 350, dude, congratulations. That's absolutely insane. Like, I'm on the brink of hitting 302. Watch out for me, big boys. Watch out for me. Also, I'm going to be sending out a tweet a little bit later on, but we currently have 3 slots available for our Union Cross party. I was mentioning this yesterday, but more so I want to get this sorted within the coming days. I am currently looking for 3 more people, 3 more Union Cross players to join my Union Cross party. We are kind of all about the grinding and stuff. Personally, for me, I'm trying to slip back into the grinding, slip back into the seriousness of Union Cross. But I am looking for 3 top-tier players, and when I mean top-tier, I'm meaning people who are serious about Lux grinding and who are more or less serious about the game in itself. let me know, because we're looking for 3 players. Please send me some information towards your current Union Cross character on Twitter. Just tag me in it and stuff, and I'll be looking out for some people today. I'll also send out a tweet about this after the stream in itself. We actually do have 4 spots available, but I'm reserving one for a friend. But yeah, essentially we're looking for 3 more players. So if you guys think that you are top tier Union Cross players, let me know on Twitter. Send me a picture of some of, like, your setups and stuff, actually. Send me a screenshot of your setups and a bit of information towards your actual character. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Alright, you gotta figure out... Wait, what are we doing? Wait, hold on. You gotta figure everything... Man, you and your slang, Roxas, the closest thing for me is when I was just 7 days old. And I met her. Meeting the goddamn love of your life on the 7th day of your existence is something that not many people can say that they've been through, honestly. But interesting, Roxas. Oh man, look at that HD castle, man. Look at that. Oh man, look at those pixels. The anti-aliasing is through the roof. I mean, I gotta hand it to the Nintendo DS though. In terms of the visuals, the graphics of Days, they were actually really impressive for its time, for like what it was running on the DS. Being that the whole game is a 3D game, essentially, it was pretty impressive to look at. The West 5, what's going on, dude? Thank you so much for the one bangaranga. Rocking the pompadour hairstyle, I see. Nice. That was not what I was aiming for. When I was doing my hair this morning, I pretty much looked in the mirror and I'm like, damn, this is kind of going towards like an Ignis type of style. And I'm not aiming towards that. I'm more of a type of, you know, like Sora or like Noctis type of guy with the spikes and all that. That's what I try to go for. The pompadour is definitely not what I'm trying to go for, but we kind of just hit that style today. I mean, it looks like a goddamn Tim Tam that's standing on top of my head, like. Oh, dude, but yeah, no, that was kind of an accident, to say the least. Kind of an accident. Wasn't meant to happen. Music Lover, you've been doing the Proud quests on Union Cross. I sure have been, actually. I've been on the Proud grind, and at some point soon, I'm going to be doing, like, a progression video to keep you guys up to date with everything that I've been doing on Union Cross, because I've been doing some, like, pretty mad grinding recently. I've been paying a lot more attention to, Union Cross and just trying to drag myself into it more and more and more and more. But yes, I've been doing more Proud quests. I'm currently up to Proud... like 103, so dude, like I still got such a long way to go. I have the longest fucking way to go. It's insane. The reason why I am doing Proud is, for one, you do get 150 jewels just like you do in the normal story mode, except you get 250 for every 5 quests you complete. So I'm kind of using that as like a jewel grind at the moment. But not only that, I'm also trying to get up to, I believe it's quest 203 to try get the Fenra. It's my all-time personal Keyblade. It is a power-based Keyblade as well. So, aiming to get that. At the moment, I just recently got the Counterpoint because I got past, I think Counterpoint's quest 102 or something like that. So, yeah, I've been doing a little bit of Proud grinding though, and it's good. It's good that I'm finally getting into the swing of it. Alrighty then, follow me. Will do, Axel. Please just don't send me into a death trap or anything. You know, it's my first day here, basically. You know, I'm about to hit the job. I want an easy introduction, a smooth introduction. DeBona, what's going on, my dude? Thank you so much for the 5 turkey legs. Appreciate you, buddy. Looking for your opinion. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Why or why not? A hot dog is not a sandwich. And I saw some of this going around when I was over in America, like a week ago. During my trip, there was actually something that came up somewhere. I think it was like a sign saying hot dog sandwiches or something like that. And essentially I went to the stall and it was still hot dogs. And I'm like, what do you mean by a hot dog sandwich? Alright, what are you talking about? The hot dog is a mother shrieking hot dog. Alright, you got the buns. You put the sausage between. That's a hot dog. That ain't a sandwich. Alright, we're using a different style of bread for the hot dog. We're not using 2 slices of a loaf. No, we're using a bun. So technically... I mean, if you want to get technical, I guess you could say that a hot dog is a sandwich, but in my eyes, I do not see a hot dog as a sandwich. No way, Jose. Never will I. Never will I. That's just kind of my 5 cents. A hot dog being a sandwich, though, that's some crazy stuff. That really is some crazy stuff. Psychotic Pax, what's going on, dude? Thank you so much for the one bangerino. Good to see you in stream, by the way. What up, Jared? Sorry I wasn't able to join the last one. Can't donate much. Only got $4 in the account. Dude, it was so awesome meeting you. Sadly, my pick with you and the Keykeepers didn't save. But great meeting you guys. Can't wait to hopefully meet you again. Dude, that sucks that the picture didn't save, man. But it was awesome meeting you as well. The meme meister himself. Super looking forward to the novel book that is still, you know, in the process of getting made and all that. But yeah, dude, it was super cool meeting you. And more or less, it was just super cool meeting a bunch of you guys at PAX. It just seems to be that every single time I go back, there's just more and more and more of you guys. So, it was definitely one of the highlights of PAX for sure, meeting up with you guys. Thank you so much for the support, though, dude. Appreciate that. Jet the Wolf, thank you so much for the 5 turkey legs. We got 5 awesomely pruned turkey legs sitting right here. The chicken will get seasoned at E3. Oh, the chicken is getting more than seasoned at E3, my boy. We already know that Kingdom Hearts 3 is most likely, like, this is not confirmed, so don't basically take words out of my mouth. But essentially, we know that Kingdom Hearts 3 will likely have a massive presence at this year's E3, ladies and gentlemen. So I cannot wait. I can't wait to see what Square Enix have in plans. More so have in store for us. It's gonna be an exciting time. The chicken at that point is basically slow roasted, alright? Ready to be served, essentially. Not seasoned, but slow roasted. We're getting close, boys. Alright, we're getting close. Alright, new entry added to Roxas's diary. Oh, isn't that cute? Roxas has a little diary that he kind of, you know, he goes home to every single night. He sits there on his lazy boy and he writes in it, kind of writing about his feelings, his experiences. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Alright, Syax, put me on the job, my dude. Put me on the job. Let's get these errands over and done with. I'm ready to go. Yes, we are ready to go. I was born ready. My purpose as to why I'm here is to be ready. So why wouldn't I be ready, Syax? Come on, dude. Think about it. The Diary of Rucksack. It's a beautiful title. I mean, we could also go with Saxor as well. Saxor works, but I like Rucksack in this situation, for sure. Number 14, Shion. Oh, man. Look at that moving. I don't know if you guys can see that, but her chin's kind of just... It's sort of expanding with every single time she exhales. That's beautiful, Shion. Damn, look at that HD chin. I'm sorry. It's just so weird going from, like, 0.2, then jumping straight back into something like Days or, like, any of the DS-based Kingdom Hearts games. I mean, it's furthermore weird because, like, all of the games for Kingdom Hearts have now become HDified, right? So we're so used to seeing, even when it comes to Days, watching the movie cutscenes, they're all in HD crisp graphics. So going back to these sort of graphics is very interesting. But like I was saying, like they look fine for DS times. They really do. Probably some of the best looking games on DS for its time. That is for sure. That is for sure. Very good, Saxon. No way you're gonna forget his name, right? Now let's get moving. I don't know why I put on such a particular voice for Axel. Why, yes. Feel the heat. Trix, what's going on? Thank you so much for the one bangerino. I got a different art challenge today in honor of your failed 0.2 run yesterday. Just a heads up, you don't have to draw the full body. You can draw as much as you like. Good luck, everyone. So, in case you guys don't know, every second Friday, which we're counting today as a second Friday, me and Trix do a bit of an art challenge where we basically just do it here live. Essentially, we get a picture that we have to recreate. Most likely it is from Kingdom Hearts, which I assume this picture is going to be towards Aqua or something to do with like the Realm of Darkness, which is cool. But we do a drawing every single Friday where I draw it live here, and if you guys want to get involved, you can, and send me just simply send me the link to your final product when we get around to doing the art section, and I'll feature it here on stream. It's just kind of a cool little quirky thing we do, a little bit of an art session. I am looking to improve my art skills, but I don't think by recreating these Kingdom Hearts pictures through paint is exactly improving my art skills, but I strive towards that greatness, to one day be able to draw anime characters, hopefully. I mean, that is the hope, right? Alright, first day on the block. What do we got, Axel? Come on, dude, speak faster than that. You know what, talking is dumb. This is what I've been thinking for the past 5 minutes, dude. Talking is dumb. Let's just go ahead and get our hands dirty, shall we? Those are the exact words I want to hear. The exact words I want to hear. Even if you do have Pop-Tart fucking hands, those are the words I want to Oh man, I feel bad for roasting these graphics, honestly. They are so fine. There's nothing wrong with these graphics. I think they're fine. I think they're great for, like I was saying, DS times, they're beautiful. They're shining through. They are shining through. I'm also going to have to get used to these, well, most of the control scheme. I can't remember the last time I played a DS or 3DS game. Like, it's been a while, boys, alright? It's been a while. Them crispy individual pixels. Oh man, I could lick those pixels for days. Get it? For days? Because it's Kingdom Hearts. Man, why did I come back to streaming? Oh, it's definitely been a while. Alright then, time for a road test. Okay. There's a treasure chest somewhere in these passages. I want you to find it. Really? I mean, this is child's play, dude. This is... Alright, remember to look around. Okay, I'll do exactly that. Let me just quickly see this picture you got here, Trix. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Let me just, let me save that to the old desktops. Okay, I'm thinking I can come up with some spiciness behind this picture, for sure. You know, in terms of our art challenges, we've always tried to recreate Namine's sketches, which are usually sometimes as equally as bad as the sketches I end up recreating, right? But in this situation, we are literally recreating a scene out of 0.2, like some 0.2 gameplay. So this will be interesting, to say the least. This is going to be very interesting. I'm looking forward to this one. This should be a good one. Alright. Okay, free look mode. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much. Appreciate the helpfulness. Tutorial guides. I love you. You're great. Now, from memory, I don't think the chest is actually this way, but... Have a little gandy. Anyway, we'll have a little bit of a gandy. Now, one thing that I would really be keen on is a 358 over 2 days HD remake at some point. Even, like, recoded, but I think Days out of, like, both games, because Days just has, like, the stronger story, it definitely deserves that HDification, more so than recoded, for sure. And I would be so down to see an HD version of Days, although I just don't see or can imagine Square Enix, like, going back to any of the older Kingdom Hearts games, like, after 3, because for the most part, they've all been, like, HDified anyway. We've all got, you know, the HD remixes, so there's no real point in Square going back to these games to remaster them or anything like that, but I would totally be down for a goddamn Days remake in, like, the Kingdom shader or something like that. Even, like, the original Kingdom Hearts graphics, which, I gotta say, I'm gonna miss the original Kingdom Hearts style. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3 is looking amazing, but the original Kingdom Hearts games, when looking towards 1 and 2, the aesthetic and the style it went for was very particular. No other games were really kind of doing the same sort of visual style that Kingdom Hearts was doing, so it's gonna be a little bit sad to say goodbye to those graphics, but then again, we're getting, like, those graphics, but on a completely different level, where, like, grass moves when Sora's big clown shoes essentially goes through it. We've got, like, crazy-looking water effects going on. I mean, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3, I can't really complain about losing the classic style of Kingdom Hearts when the future of Kingdom Hearts is just looking so goosey shiny. So goosey shiny. It's beautiful. I cannot wait, dude. What's going on? Backstory Ben, thank you so much for the one bangerino, my dude. Hey Jared, I'm glad I'm finally getting to see this game in its original non-movie form. Also, here's 2 challenges for you. First, the moment you can play as Luxord, you better play as him for me, boy. And second, Zigbar's blow dryers. You know the drill. Oh man, what about axes? Axes. Yeah, what about axes? What about... Damn, axes though. Thinking about axes. No, is it actually AKs? There was this really nice sub place that we went to over in Boston, and I'm pretty sure it's called Axes, but we just call it AKs. But I think it's Axe, actually. I'm starting to get sidetracked with the fucking American food with the subs, dude. You guys have some crazy subs over there. I just gotta say, meatball and, like, Buffalo Wild Wing subs. Oh, dude. Put me on a different planet. God. But anyway, like I was saying, what about Axel's Pizzas, my man? I don't know if we will actually get around to doing mission mode, because the only time where you actually play as a different organization member is, from memory, it's only in mission mode. Like, otherwise, for the most part, you play as Roxas, like, the whole entire time. But we might swing around to mission mode at some point. I don't know, we might. The other thing that I have also said, like, along this playthrough series is once we get through all of the games, like, just the simple story mode, we will be going back to the other games to do, like, the secret bonus, side mission, extra goodness stuff. Like, all the final mix stuff. So, I'm still yet to even do that, and as you guys know, like, time is going fast this year, which is a good thing. It's definitely a good thing. It means, you know, the faster time goes by, the closer we get to that of Kingdom Hearts 3. But I'm essentially hoping that we can actually finish all of these Kingdom Hearts games before the release of KH3, because obviously once KH3 comes out, that's all we're going to be focusing on for a bit, so... yeah, time is definitely of the essence. Without a doubt, time is definitely of the essence. You flip the switch. I didn't flipped the switch, I just flipped, okay. It's all good. Turn to the castle. RTC, boys. RTC! Kibe, what's going on? Thank you so much for the 1 turkey shake. What's up, my turkey nipple milkshake? Hope everything is good. Are you going to Supernova Expo at Gold Coast next week? No, can't say I am. I've never heard of that expo, though, but sounds like a good time. Sounds like a good time. No, the only time I will be coming over to Australia this year will be in July for the Kingdom Hearts World Tour Orchestra, which will be happening in Sydney. So, my dude, if you do have any plans to make your way over to Sydney in July for the Kingdom Hearts Orchestra, then I will see you there. I could have done that blindfolded. You're telling me we have essentially just walked through a subway system, found a chest, opened it, and then literally gone back to the place we started from. I mean, come on, dude. What? This is just the icing on the... This ain't no icing on the cake. This should not even be part of the damn cake. What even is this learning process? Walk a few steps, open up a box, and then return home. Man, wow, what a stressful day. Boys, God, let me just tell you that today I opened up a chest, and I am exhausted. I know you guys have been taking down demons, goddamn aliens, and monsters, but let me tell you, I opened up a goddamn huge treasure chest today, and whew, man, that really just drained the sweat out of me. I mean, come on, Axel. You've got to give us better tutorial lessons than this. What are these tutorials, my dude? Miles, my man, what's going on? Thank you so much for the 33-month resub. That is absolutely insane. Last time you streamed, you were missing a couple of browns. Good to see you back and that you had a great time in America. I see you on that Kingdom Hearts Union Cross grind too. A good shit, son. So many of you guys who are also like my party member folks have been saying, Cynical, yo, dude, it's great to see you on the grind. Finally, yes. And I apologize that it's taken me so long to even just simply jump on the grind for Union Cross, but I'm now doing it. I'm now doing it. Finally coming to terms with Union Cross. Actually enjoying it as well. Yesterday, speaking of which, I managed to pull Shion, Illustrated Shion EX, finally, after so long. You guys have no idea how many times I pulled the top drawer banner. It's ridiculous. The banner to try get both KH2 Namine as well as Illustrated Shion. The amount of 0.2 Kairis that I've received through the top drawer banner? Top drawer banner? Yeah, that's a new thing. But no, honestly, the amount of 0.2 Kairis I've received through that, absolutely fucking insane, dude. Just insane. The Schoolgirl Kairi as well, the illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Kairi, I believe it is. Oh my god, dude, no. So finally, once the whole guaranteed one came out, I decided to pull that. I ended up getting that on pull number 3, which kind of sucks, so I didn't get it for first pull. But honestly, dude, like, my luck this year with pulls, in terms of Union Cross, have been trash. Have been absolutely trash. Like, I feel like my comeback towards Union Cross towards the end of last year, in terms of the pulls, especially when Illustrated Kairi EX came out, my pulls were on fleek, man. I was pulling so much good stuff. But this year, oh, dude, it's garbage. My RNG, it's disgusting. It's literally disgusting. But yes, finally, I also managed to get Key Art 16 as well. Unfortunately, that was through Guaranteed, so really, like, you guys can already see it. My luck this year has been trash. It's been absolutely trash. Alright, learnt mission basics. You mean the basics of basics. I do like the end of mission sort of recap things where you get to see, like, all your XP and, like, the different rewards and stuff that you got. It's cool. The mission system's not bad. It's definitely not bad. It's almost like Unchained Key took from Days' mission system and was like, yeah, we're gonna use this template, we're gonna use this format, but we're just gonna chuck some crazy stuff into it. I mean, I've been grinding, like, lots of different ways of just getting jewels, essentially, so I've been saving up jewels. That being said, though, I can't say that I haven't been buying jewels, but I've been trying to refrain myself, mainly because the microtransactions are just too much on that game. Way too much, dude. Honestly, way too much. But where I can grind, I will grind, especially with, like, Proud and stuff. I'm focusing more so on Proud to get the 150 jewels per 5 quests. I need to do it anyway for Fenrir. So, where I can grind jewels, I will. But sometimes I do get a little impatient, and it sucks. You guys are saying that the chat's frozen. Oh, the chat's frozen on screen? There we go. It's because it was minimized, don't worry. So, even if, like, the on-screen stream chat freezes, I can still see you guys, so don't worry too much about that. Roxas, was it? I never properly introduced myself. Like, even in Days, we don't get enough information on this man. I want to learn more about Mali. Just give me the backstory. Definitely a big aspect of Kingdom Hearts 3 that I'm super excited for. Learning more so about Marluxia, his origin, where he came from, why he's back, how he's back. I cannot wait, dude. I cannot wait. But even, like, in this cutscene, like, I went back to this cutscene sort of recently when we got the whole Luarian thing, and I was essentially just studying the conversation. There's really nothing interesting that pops up in this conversation. He's just saying, do you know how to swing a metal key? Basically. Like, that's all he's asking us at this point. And he's telling us about the Keyblade, yada yada yada, you're a special person, you can collect hearts, we can destroy these mutant ants, but we can't collect their hearts. In terms of you and that metal rod you got there, oh, it can do the trick. So, yeah, this cutscene didn't really give us too much more context towards Mali, which kind of sucks. Really want to learn more about him. Use your Keyblade and defeat those Heartless. Okay, so this is mission basics right here. I mean, this is mission basics. This is what day one should have been all about. Alright. Nice. Finally getting into some combat. Feels good. Feels good. Alright, telling us about money, HP orbs, and all that good stuff. I got a zero chain. Tell me the ways about the chain, Mali. Mali-senpai. Those Heartless are called shadows. But what are Heartless? Dark creatures who roam about searching for hearts. They come in two large varieties. Again, I don't know why I'm improvising such a particular voice, especially for Marluxia. He doesn't even have a voice close to that. Oh, we have a donation right here from Daddy Smith. Thank you so much for the one bangerino. Jared, where's the door hole? We don't have any door holes in our house. So in terms of actually in the physical presence of reality, there are no door holes in here. No door holes. We've got the odd keyhole, but door holes? No, we don't have any of those door holes. Thanks so much for the support, my dude. Appreciate that. McDo's, happy to see TGJ back. Thank you so much for the one bangerino, my man. Hey Jared, say what you want, but the hairstyle looks pretty good on you. Even the brows ain't bad. Even the brows ain't bad? What are you guys, fucking drunk? Here's hoping that we get some nice moments from this playthrough. I'm expecting a rage comp with at least one of the bosses you mentioned beforehand. A good luck. Dude, you already know that there's going to be at least, at the very minimum, 1 to 2 rage comps coming out of this Let's Play. And that's mainly stemming from... Oh my god, okay, hold on. Let's back it up. Let's back it up, my dude. That's mainly stemming from the Emerald Serenade. Like, I can guarantee... Well, not guarantee, but I'm assuming that I will end up losing my shit on every single Emerald Serenade mission. Like, every single Emerald Serenade mission, my dude. Honestly, the Emerald Serenade, it's the biggest pain in the ass. And I'm pretty sure the last time I did Days, we were also doing a Proud Mode playthrough. And the enemies are just harder to kill on Proud Mode. I don't actually know if their damage is increased and that they've got more HP, or it's just simply they've got more HP, they do the same amount of damage. I think it's a situation of them having the same amount of HP, but more so they do more damage and you do slightly less damage. Either or, though, it's just the Emerald Serenade is super annoying because he doesn't attack you. He essentially just, like, moves at such a fast speed. Like, Sonic would be proud of the Emerald Serenade. I just, to put it lightly, Sonic would be very proud. But he moves at a crazy speed, and it's all about just getting a few hits in and then just slowly working at him to try kill him. It's biggest pain in the ass. Biggest pain in the ass. The Kingdom channel, thank you so much for the one bangerino. Yo, man, I'm currently doing a crit playthrough of the Kingdom Hearts series before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out to refresh my brain on the story more. Currently on DDD, Damn Rizzler Fight. The Damn Rizzler Fight. Can't wait to start playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross because when people talk about it, I have no idea what the fuck up. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, and I think, you know, Union Cross is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger within the Kingdom Hearts community, especially with Square Enix tying in different promotions and campaigns from KH3 to Union Cross. That whole thing, by the way, that whole getting your name into Kingdom Hearts 3, I think is an amazing opportunity. That is such a cool thing that Square Enix is doing, like literally getting the fan base directly involved in a Kingdom Hearts game, literally making the players become part of Kingdom Hearts history. That's some beautiful stuff right there. Not many companies do that kind of thing, so in fact, I really can't think of any sort of case where a video game development company has been like, yo, we're holding a competition to essentially, you know, have some of your guys' names, some of the player names in our big AAA release. Here's what you gotta do. Like, I don't think many different development companies have, like, ever done that. So, it's super cool to see, but it's definitely a way of getting more people to play Union Cross for sure, because you guys know how many people give a shit about Kingdom Hearts 3, right? So if they see an opportunity where they can get their name into the game itself, but by playing Union Cross, that's just another reason to play Union Cross. Without a doubt. But it's going to be interesting to see, like, the whole selection process. Obviously, we won't know whose names end up getting chosen for this campaign until Kingdom Hearts 3 actually comes out, and until we actually get up to that point in the game where the names are displayed. But I'm very excited to see how they display the names, like within KH3. A lot of people are saying that basically they'll be using tombstones, like these are only just theories, but pretty much just using tombstones and having the player names on like all of the tombstones and stuff. That's a really cool idea. There's going to be around about 300 people selected, so I can imagine at some point we'll be going to the Keyblade Graveyard, and at the Keyblade Graveyard there'll likely be some sort of representation of the player names somewhere. It's going to be interesting. I cannot wait. Alright, RTC authorized. The Dark Corridor is open. Alright, damn, look at those turkey legs, Molly. Look at them damn turkey legs. You got your big ass toothpick? Nice. Nice. Alright, let's return to the castle. It's been another hard day of not so much opening treasure chests this time around, but taking down some actual bad guys. Doing something productive. Awesome stuff. Right, close mission review. We have a donation right here from Psychotic Union Cross. Thank you so much for the one bangerino. Yo, you should let me join that squad, man. Also, tell Slade to stop stealing my name changes. I started that first. Don't worry, the book is in its finishing touches, man. Hoping to send it out by the end of the month, as well as some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. My boy's hitting me up with some more Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Oh, dude. The more Cinnamon Toast Crunch I can get, the better, because as you guys know, we don't have it here in our country. I can't just simply walk down to the supermarket and grab a new box. When I'm out, I'm literally out, so thank you guys. you guys are keeping that cinnamon sugar level at a all-time high. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. To the chat, another gift sub inbound at T-3. Sai, you're too strong, dude. You're too strong with that support. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. A sub giveaway is currently going on very shortly from Sai, so be on the lookout, guys. Alright, are you ready to go? Let's start it. Let's do it. Day 3, baby. Day 3. Jet the Bull, thank you so much for the continued support of 5 turkey drumsticks. Can't wait to see you lose your shit again during the Ruler of the Sky boss fight. Yeah, that's another one. And that fight is annoying for the main reason being is the movement controls during that fight are essentially like goddamn Atlantica, where you're having to press 2 different buttons to go up and down. If you guys don't know, basically, Ruler of the Sky, he is in, I believe it's Neverland, yeah, so essentially, like, you can fly and stuff in Neverland, you got the pixie dust, and, you know, Roxas can float and stuff, but you gotta do that while taking on this boss fight. It's super annoying, it's just super annoying. When you muck up the movement controls, when you throw us off the default, it's really hard to adjust within, you know, that first 30 minutes of being in that world. Then you get chucked into the boss fight, and it's like, well, I'm still learning how to go up and down. Do you want me to backhand that chicken wing over there? That's a good joke. That's a good joke, Square. But the sad thing is, it's not a joke. You're literally thrown in the deep end. Psychotic Sandwich, thank you so much for the 1 bangerino, my dude. Did you just copy and paste something from the dictionary of the Thorth and just put it in a donation message, my dude? Are you trying to twist my tongue? Anyway, you said here. Sandwich, noun 1, an item of food consisting of 2 pieces of bread with meat or cheese or other filling between them, eaten as a light meal. Based on this definition, a hot dog is a sandwich. I don't see it as one, but technically it is. Okay, alright, hold on. In the definition right here, alright, in the definition, it's saying it's consisting of 2 pieces of bread. So I guess you could say that a bun is technically 2 pieces of bread, and yes, it's got a bit of meat between it. But it says here, eaten as a light meal. Eaten as a light meal. Would you technically consider a hot dog to be a light meal? My boy, you've got those 2 thick as fuck buns. You've got the thick frankfurter going between them. I'm trying not to make this into a 4chan special, believe me guys, I'm really not trying to. I'm just simply describing hot dogs at this point. But like I was saying, you got that thick frankfurter between the 2 buns. Would you consider that a light meal? I mean, it depends how you have your hot dog. Like, I have my hot dog loaded to the days, dude. Add in some fried onions, add in that mayonnaise as well, yes, mayonnaise, BBQ sauce, melted cheese, a bit of mustard. That's a damn good time. Like, if you got bacon strips, cut up some bacon strips. Like, we go all out, dude. So would I consider my hot dogs a light meal? Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. These goddamn hot dog technicalities, dude. These hot dog technicalities.
Give me strength.
Oh, man, yeah, Leechgrave is another one. Leechgrave is just... Jessie McCat, thank you so much for subbing to the Cinerinos. Appreciate that. Oh, this is actually a gift sub from Sai, so shout out to Sai. Thank you so much, my dude. And also shout out to Hypertext for the 3-month resub. Yo, it's the darkness here. My boy, get a lampshade going. Get a nightlight. Honestly, those nightlights, they help out. They work wonders, dude. If you're scared in the realm of darkness, just bring one of those portable nightlights. You'll be fine. You'll be sweet. No worries. Alright, we're looking for more bad guys. Zexian, you got a book of knowledge. Is there like a GPS or something in that tome? Because that would be handy. Usually there is always spawns here. What? Okay, alright. Making our way round town. Trying to find a few flunkies. So far, no flunkies. Alright, let's try the back, because I feel like I've only been exploring this section. So let's go towards the back. McDo on IGN, thank you so much for the 1 bangerino, my dude. Appreciate the support. You said right here, dude, IGN. How could they be so on point? I mean, what evs to those cheap minigames? We needed more Master Xehanort and Heracles, but not, and I repeat, not that garbage character. Ha! Ha ha! Ha! Good old memes. Good old times. Thumbs up. Oh, dude, no, I feel you. I feel you. I mean, going back to that whole IGN thing, I mean, it wasn't entirely bad. It really wasn't entirely bad. And, you know, it's kind of different to see a massive media outlet like IGN having opinions, but it's kind of good. It kind of sends us the message that not all of these massive media outlets, these big gaming news reporting channels and stuff, are driven by a fucking script. It's good to know that some of them are definitely human and that they can display their opinion. And that's exactly what they did within that Kingdom Hearts video. They displayed their opinion. Obviously, the Kingdom Hearts community didn't exactly agree with what they were talking about in that video itself. But I gotta say, it's definitely not the worst Kingdom Hearts video that they pumped out. So, yeah, I thought I'd just talk about it anyway because I knew that IGN thing would just be blown into a certain proportion anyway. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna chuck my 5 cents on it. I did explain in the video, though, if you guys did see it, that essentially I didn't think it was too bad. It's pretty much just an opinion piece. And you know what? The thing about being human is you're allowed to have an opinion. I know, it's crazy, especially here on the internet. Whoa. Having your own opinion, that's a dangerous game. Alright, we're gonna try and, as well, to, also get the mission bonus, which means, just defeating, like, extra enemies. Like, we could go back to the castle now and finish up our day, but no, we're gonna put in the extra effort. We're gonna go the extra 16 yards. We're gonna make Zemni proud, alright? Good old man Sax, we're gonna make him proud, dude. Zebra man, we need those pats. We need those pats, dude. Is it only these 3 yellow approved? Alright. There's 1 or 2 more somewhere. Where they at, though? Where they at, though? Also, this game gets a lot more enjoyable as soon as we unlock the panel system. In fact... Okay, no, I'm pretty... No, we don't want to withdraw. Oh, we can change... Oh, nice, okay, alright. I'm pretty sure the tutorial was telling me about that before, but we're just skipping through, dudes. We're just skipping through. Now, I don't think we can actually go to the panel system and, like, change around our panels until we're actually back at the castle, so... But as soon as we start dipping into the panel system, this game becomes a little bit more enjoyable. For sure, for sure. And I gotta say, like I was saying before, you know, like, I like the panel system. I think it was a really cool, different leveling system, or progression system, for Days. Very different to anything else that we've seen in the Kingdom Hearts games, aside from Recoded. As Recoded system is basically the same. It's basically along the same lines. Let me just quickly find this for you, Sai. I appreciate the gift subs, by the way, dude. You've been going hard with those, so thank you so much for the support. You've also gifted a sub to Not So Average Joey. Thank you so much for throwing Average Joey, Not So Average Joey into the team, man. Appreciate that support right there. Also, you were saying that you had a donation somewhere as well. Let me quickly find that for you. Oh, memes inbound? Oh, we got memes? Okay, let me bring this up. Alright, let me just quickly find this lost flunky. Should be around here somewhere. Where you at, Mr. Heartless? I can't smell that disgusting scent of darkness, but you gotta be around here somewhere. This man's using that low-key odor. Oh, okay, there he is. Some plant sitting on top of a roof. That's not exactly natural. There he is. Why you be hiding? Why you try to make my life difficult? There we go. Alright. Nice. The boss is gonna be extra pleased with us tonight, Zexian. We're getting an extra helping of potato mash. I cannot wait. Hyped, dude. Hyped. Alright. Alright. Now that the mission is over, do you have any questions? I love how they're, like, basically chucking Roxas into the field, but, like, without Roxas literally knowing anything of, like, what any of this is to do with. Like, he's got no idea why he's destroying these Heartless. He's got no idea why he's even a part of the organization. Like, he's literally just getting told this along the way of learning. Does this man not deserve the debrief before starting the job? The organization are running a very sketchy organization. I mean, this is not how you do work. This is not... It seems very unorganized for an organization. It really does. I mean, as Sora would say, not a very organized organization. It's a classic meme, but it's one that is ever so true. It shines through so brightly in Days. Actually, like, getting to see how they operate and how they sort of conversate between each other and stuff, it's like, wow, this team really isn't that organized. Alright. No, Roxas, I'm sorry, man. You're essentially a shell. You're essentially a shell. You're not real. Well, you are real, but Kingdom Hearts technicalities. Alright, let me get these memes up. This is another one of Andrew's memes. Shout out to you, Sai, for the support along this. Alright, dude, what do we got? What do we got? What's the spiciness reading today? What is the spiciness reading today? Alright, so we got Cynical's These never fail to impress. Cynical's next game stream. Fuck my life. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Welcome to my next oh my god. I know I like Kingdom Hearts, but is game really Kingdom Hearts 358/2, oh my god, I would just let Kayla do is, but me, I be dead in a few seconds. I feel like I'm reading hieroglyphs. Huh, well, I guess I have no choice but to play 358/2. Just let me know if you... I'm struggling to read this. Just let me know if I get one wreck, really, one wreck on is game, I am summon someone. If it my girlfriend, my friends, or the keys keepers, or Simba, or Genie, or even Marluxia, one of those guys I summon are going to play for me. See how they are better at is game. Yeah, I feel like I just read a completely different language. Meme speak, or meme tongue, as they call it. It's a very sophisticated language, as you guys can see. They're all about proper grammar. It took me years to learn this tongue. It took me eons, centuries, many years of training in the Himalayan mountains to speak that tongue. But thank you so much, Andrew, for the memes, dude. Shout out to you. Appreciate you, buddy. And thank you so much, Sai, for the support, man. Alright, let's go back to the castle, Zexian. I appreciate the talk, buddy. I mean, you know, I only wanted to ask one question, not 20 questions. Alright, nice. Do we get extra kudos points? Alright, so we got fire, nice, because I think the next tutorial mission we're going to be doing is learning all about magic. So we got fire right there, moonstone, and a potion. Alright, cool. Stacking up on the potions, because we're going to be using those potions in this playthrough. Oh my god. Without a doubt. I can even say that we might potentially end up running out. I don't know. I think it's a likely thing to happen at this point, though. I think it's pretty likely. Slade Savage Wife, thank you so much for the $2.50 Arenases. Hey, shit eyebrows. Wife says to husband, you make love like you decorate. Husband replies, what, very slow and professional? No, she replies, I have to finish the job myself. It's like nothing's changed, dude. It's literally like nothing's changed. Me being away? Nah, that didn't happen. Oh, man, Slade. Shout out for the spicy memes, man. Shout out to the spicy memes, dude. I honestly miss this. I honestly miss this. Oh, man. Oh, is it Zigbar today? Oh, no, it's Luxine. It's Luxine. Man, why you got us hanging out with that grumpy woman? Why you... man. Not so much grumpy, but more so sassy. I just cannot deal with Luxine's sassiness. I really hope she comes back in Kingdom Hearts 3 so that I can turkey slap her one more time. Just one more time. Please, Square, give me that opportunity to just backhand her one more time, dude. One more time. That's all I ask. For Kingdom Hearts 3, that's the only hope I need. It's the only hope I want. So Days is basically just a job simulator. To put it in one perspective, yes, that is very accurate. It's basically just like go to job, do it, come home, go to job, do it, come home, go to job, do it. That's Days. That's Days to a nutshell. That's exactly what it is. Come see me once you have a magic panel installed. Okay, so we're now getting into panels. This is where the game gets good, folks. Alright, this is where the game gets good. Let's go into the menu. Let's start arranging this stuff. Alright, so I think from memory we've got... Oh, right, okay, yeah. So basically, there's costs to each panel. They take up like a certain amount of space. We got a fire, which is a 3. Wait, how much cost do we have? Slots. Oh, okay, right, no. Okay, we're chilling. So we got 3 fires right here.
Give me strength.
So we may as well just put these on. And let's also put the potions there, just to be safe. Although I don't plan on using any items while we're in the tutorial. Because that's kind of a waste. And I can't imagine that our booty is going to be getting slapped in the tutorial. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. I put my head in a toilet. So, to say that our ass won't be getting slapped in the tutorial could be a lie. That could be a lie. Alright, we now have 3 fires. Beautiful. Let's do this. Troncat, what's going on, my dude? Thank you so much for the 1 bangaranga. I've never heard anyone complain about 358. It's in my top 3 favorite Kingdom Hearts games, with Kingdom Hearts 2 and Birth by Sleep. Also, RIP the HD fan project. Oh, dude, yeah, man. I was looking forward to that, but you know, in terms of like indie-based developers, or more so people just essentially getting a group of people together and then coming up with a project, most of the time the final product never comes out of situations like that. Mainly because those people, and I know it was Red Raw as well as Caleb, they had their own stuff going on in their own life in terms of study and school and jobs and all that. And basically it got to a point where it was just simply too much for them. You know, managing the whole project thing, conversating between each other, planning out, you know, exactly what they're going to be doing with the development. It was essentially just going to be too much for them with doing the whole study and job thing. So it sucks to see. It sucks to see. Like I was saying before, I would love to see an HD version of Days. I think it would work a lot better than what is presented on the DS here. But I just don't think it's ever going to happen, which is sad, which is sad. There's always the risk of, when making Kingdom Hearts projects, especially projects that are for the purpose of HDifying a previous game, can be a little bit sticky, because at that point you are essentially stepping on copyright issues. And if Square Enix really wanted to, or Disney, they could essentially send out a cease and desist if a project got so far in development where it was looking like legitimately awesome, and looking very close to the original product, but in an HD format. If Square and Disney wanted to, they could simply just send out a cease and desist and take down the project. So there's always that risk as well. You don't want to spend, you know, X amount of time for like months or years on end making an HD project. Then you finally get it out, then Disney and Square see it, and then they're like, you know what, fuck this guy, we're taking this down. There's always that risk. I mean, I don't think Square and Disney have that kind of mentality, but it is their property, and we have to respect that property. We're just fans wanting more out of the property itself. But, you know, that kind of stuff does happen, especially with Nintendo and, like, HD-based projects for Nintendo-based properties. Oh man, Nintendo will take those things down faster than you can say sausage sandwich on a fucking Sunday. It's scary. It's scary stuff. It's scary stuff. Blaze Fiend 33, what's going on, my man? Thank you so much for the 1 bangerine. I'll stand here and watch. Okay, yeah, if that plant starts choking me out, though, can you kind of, you know, make yourself of use and, pull it off me so that I don't die? Thanks. Thanks. I just want to know that if in case I do get into a sticky situation, you're not just gonna stand there and watch. Such a Luxine thing to say. Alright, let's use some magic. I've kind of forgotten how do you... Okay, yeah, it's X to go down, which is a really weird concept. Alright, fire, boom! Who needs a Keyblade when you've got plasmid capabilities? This man's sending out fireballs from his bare fists. Awesome stuff. Bladesfiend, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for the one. Bangerino. Story time. In middle school, my girlfriend and I met and played 358 over 2 days together, so it's a special game for you guys. That's awesome. She was Shion and I was Roxas. We had fun together. Too bad 358 over 2 days couldn't be remade, huh? Also, I got to demo Classic Kingdom at Anaheim, serving them hot wieners. Dude, how was it, by the way? For anyone who is currently in the chat as of right now, and who went to the Union Cross event, and if you guys played any of the 3, I think it was 3 or 4 mini games they had on display there. Carnival Kid, was it only Magical Farmer? Musical Farmer, sorry. Was it only Musical Farmer that they had on display there for playing? Either way though, if you guys played any of those LCD Game & Watch Kingdom Hearts 3 mini games, let me know how it was in the chat. Let me know how it was. They look very cool, very simplistic, very basic, but of course, that's the type of style that Square Enix are trying to replicate for the mini-games, and I like the idea. I think it's cool and quirky, and Kingdom Hearts have always had those very cool and quirky little games, so... I got to play Giant Land. It's a game that definitely requires patience. Nice, nice. The Giant Land was on display there as well. I wasn't too sure if it was only Musical Farmer, or if it was Carnival Kid. There was also another one as well, Giant Land, as well as, yeah, Musical Farmer. But it was a lot of fun. Nice, nice. That's the main point, is as long as they're little simplistic based mini games that do provide an X amount of fun, then that's the main point, right? That's the main point. And it is going to be also cool to see that Classic Kingdom is coming to Union Cross as well. In case you guys missed out on that information, Classic Kingdom is coming out to Union Cross and will be releasing sometime before the release of Kingdom Hearts 3. So that's super cool. Okay, trying not to die right here, getting used to the whole lock-on thing. So you essentially double tap R. I know it's called. Yeah, there's ZR and like ZL. I'm not used to these Nintendo controls, my dudes. Boom. Okay, because we're taking some mad damage. Here's me saying that, yeah, we're not gonna get our booty slapped in the tutorial. I don't know, my dudes. I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon. Like, look at that health. We were getting low there for a sec. Yeah, I might actually look at the settings, like, every single time I play Days. I've never actually bothered to go into the settings to look at the different control options that we can have, so that might be a viable option to see what else we can kind of play around with. If we can sort of make our gameplay experience a little bit more straightforward. Because these controls are so different. They are so different. Kudia Lover, thank you so much for the awesome support of 5 bangerangers. Have been showing my friends the Kingdom Hearts series, and we recently finished Riku's story for Chain of Memories. Now he won't shut up about the darkness. What have I done? You have made him succumb into the madness that is known as Kingdom Hearts. Welcome to the squad, your person's friend. But yes, no, Kingdom Hearts, man. It's always a good time trying to get your friends involved in the series. The hardest thing is, it's not so much getting them to play a Kingdom Hearts game, because I think Kingdom Hearts games are fun in themselves, right? They're fun games to play. I think when it comes to action RPG in that genre, Kingdom Hearts does it the best. But more so, like, trying to explain story aspects and, like, the lore and all that kind of shit is just, that is a mission. That is a gat-dang mission. When you're trying to explain that to your friends, it's like, it's better that you just simply play the games for yourself and try to get your own personal understanding of exactly what this game is all about, because we could be sitting here for days, months, years, man, stone ages, explaining this game, because even I don't know exactly all of what's going on in Kingdom Hearts, and I think that's the beauty behind it. There is always questions lingering around, which gets, you know, the community directly involved. It starts for good discussion and all that kind of stuff. It's a beautiful community we have here. It's a mad community. It's crazy because we're having to deal with this insanely convoluted, all over the place story, but it's beautiful at the same time. Alright, so we got Scan right here. We got some Ethers, or more so we got an Ether. Actually, no, we got 4 Ethers and 4 Potions, another Moonstone. Nice. Nice. Scan is always a good time. I'm glad that they actually give it to you very early on in the game, opposed to having to wait, like, ages. Mad Dog, what's going on, dude? Thanks so much for the 1 bangerino. Good job, Union Squad, Union Cross Squad. Keep it up. Let's get that armor. Hell yeah, my dudes. Let's pimp it out. Let's pimp it out. We gotta be prepared for when that Keyblade War comes, my deuce. We can't be running around in Disney swag. No, we've got to have that hardcore armor, my deuce. We've got to start preparing for that protection. We can't be running around in Disney rags. Hyped to get it, though. Hyped to get it. Panda Loves, what's going on? Thank you so much for the awesome support of 5 bangerinos. You're mine today, right? Oh, man. Oh, man. This is the picture that I tweeted out, like, a week ago. I was just simply going through Google Images, and I came across a Brothers meme to do with Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if you guys caught it, but this is that exact scene. You're mine today, Roxas. Ah, alright. Nice, nice. Report to Syax when you're ready. Okay, Vexen. Alright, man. You do you, boo. You do you. You're saying here, Panda Loves. Thanks so much for the 5 bangerinos. I don't have anything to say / ask low. I'm saving most of my donation money for the Cynical to E3 stream, but I just wanted to give you some direct support. Thank you so much, Panda Loves. And just know, any of this direct support will also be going towards that trip as well. I also want to say that I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to be able to make the stream, but it might be a situation of it only being both HMK and Sky. I really don't want that because this is a fundraiser stream. By the way, this is a stream that is happening this Saturday for you guys over in America. 10 a.m. Eastern Time till 10 p.m. Eastern Time, so exactly 12 hours. However, though, in terms of my time zone, that is really sticky for me because Saturday night, this stream will be happening for me on Sunday, but Saturday night, I've got a family thing going on where it's my girlfriend's cousin's son's first birthday, so it's kind of a big deal, so I've got to be there. And then essentially, I won't be getting home until late at night, and then the stream, my time, starts at 2 a.m., so I'm hoping I can somehow make it at some point, like maybe I'll have to go to sleep first, wake up, then jump into the stream. But either way, there will be a stream going on this weekend to help raise funds towards that. Also, once we hit the goal during that fundraiser stream, any other extra donations will be going straight to St. Jude's, I believe Sky was saying. So we set up something to do with St. Jude's. So I'm really hoping I can jump in to this weekend's stream because obviously it is a fundraiser-based thing for myself. And I really want to make sure that I am going to be there, even if it is for a few hours sort of thing. More so, I would like to be there for the whole duration, but yeah, it's kind of hard working. Like, time zones, honestly, like, for the time that I was in America, it was great. Keeping up to date on Twitter, everyone was basically in the same time zone, because for the most part, all of my viewers and, like, all of the YouTubers and everything that's based on Twitter and YouTube is generally always based around, American time, whether it be PT or ET. So it was so easy to keep up to date with, like, what was going on, especially when it came to Union Cross, updates and all that kind of stuff, where they would post out updates on Twitter and they would say, basically, it's coming at this time. It would be like, well, I'm in this time zone. I can keep up to date with that. Now I'm back in the middle of nowhere on an island that's shaped like a goddamn bacon strip, and it is forever so hard to keep up with all the multiple time zones, my dude. I really just need a widget on my desktop where it shows, like, LA time, New York time, Paris time, Japan time. That would be awesome. I'm sure it's something I can also sort out as well. I mean, we live in the future, right? Okay. Examine anything suspicious. So, this is basically the tutorial behind the recon missions, and they are the biggest pain in the ass. They are the biggest pain in the ass. You essentially just walk around trying to find one spot that looks exactly like multiple other spots, in hope that a little waypoint thing will come up over it to say, hey, examine this, because you need to look at this. Why I need to look at this, I don't know. Most of the time, it's just a blank space of wall. But, you know, organization reasons, I guess. Or organization reasons. I think they sell jewelry. That's a good guess. Anyone can see that. The point isn't to wander around gawking. Analyze what you see. Business seems to be booming? Oh, okay. What's your response to this? What, because you saw a couple of shops with no one else walking around? Dude, yeah, business is booming, man. Business is out of control. I like the recon missions. I'm sorry, I cannot go on the same level. I cannot be on the same level. Because honestly, dude, like, sometimes I feel like I'm walking around for 10 to 15 minutes just trying to find one thing to examine. And I'm like, why am I doing this? Why? To find one little rock or speck of dirt? Alright, so we're heading up. We're heading up. Let's do it. Let's go. Well, if we're looking up, I imagine that the tracks are elevated, yes. The Antiform GamerJoint, what's going on, my dude? Thank you so much for the 4 months of resubs right there. Antiform Jared, Hype, Kappa, thank you so much for the support, my dude. Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya. Hypertext as well. Actually, no, we've read that out before. Come to the Darkness, what's going on, my dude? Thank you so much for the 1 bang Reno. Rip Wallet when you check out this bad boy. Oh god, dude. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, is this the, yeah, the DDD play arts are super expensive. Mainly because they're just very hard to find. If you go to, like, any sort of anime-based shop where generally they would sell play arts, you will pretty much, like, I've never seen the Dream Drop Distance play arts, like, in person, ever. They are super expensive. One play arts that is actually even more expensive than the Dream Drop Distance ones is the Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Form Sora. Which was only sold at a specific D23. I believe it was D23 Japan 2011 or 2012 or something like that, but there was only about, like, I think 1,000 of those, and they were only available at D23 Japan. So buying one of those on eBay, you're looking at around about, I think it's like $450 US, which in my country would be close to that as $600, which is super insane. But I mean, it's for good reason. It's super limited. You wouldn't find a Final Form Sora, like, literally anywhere. Anywhere in shop, you would not find one, unless one man is crazy enough to just be selling it in his shop. But yeah, no, he's super hard to find. Super hard to find. Darlin, what's going on, my man? Thank you so much for the 1 bang Reno. Man, I love Days, one of the absolute best stories in the series. By the way, I think I heard you say yesterday that you have some vacancies in your Union Cross party. Any chance I can get one of those? Mine is basically 100% dead. Anyway, have fun with this playthrough. So like I was saying at the start of the stream, what I am going to do is, right after this stream, I'm going to put out a little bit of a tweet on Twitter. Essentially, our party has been for quite some time, being serious towards Lux grinding and basically increasing our party's ranks. Give me a sec here, because I'm trying. This is what really pisses me off about the recon missions. So essentially, the question mark will come up, but look, the question mark is still up, and I'm still nowhere near that gate. I mean, it's a great little indication, but it could be anywhere in this area. It's throwing me off, dude. These gameplay mechanics throwing me off. Like I was saying, though, we are trying to get a little bit more serious with our party ranking and ratings and all that kind of stuff, Lux grinding. So essentially, I'm going to be holding, it's not really a competition, but more so I'm going to be selecting 3 people in particular. What I want you guys to do is just send me a little bit of information on your Union Cross character, your setups, and all that kind of stuff. Just attach like 1 or 2 pictures. Just a setup picture would be fine, like absolutely fine. So yeah, essentially just do that once I post out the tweet, and then I will start going through people. Because we do want some kind of serious players, I guess you could say. We've had a lot of people that have been quite inactive, and essentially we've just been, after a while, once it's been like a month and a half to 2 months, we will end up kicking those players out of the party, just because we do want active people in the Union squad, essentially, so. By the way, as well, if you guys are interested in this, make sure that you guys are a part of Unicornis. Yes, I know. We're not going for that Volpes grind. Like, I swear everyone is Volpes. I mean, Volpes has a crazy lead, though. In terms of total Lux, man, Volpes is killing it. But is that just because, like, all of the MVPs are in Volpes? Or is it just because, like, the population of Volpes is just insane in terms of, like, how many people are within Volpes? Oh yeah, by the way, Sai, I will be letting you guys know the options and all that because you dudes obviously have a better idea than I do when it comes to setups in Union Cross. So yeah, without a doubt, I'll post some of the extra... Actually, should I? I'm just thinking away. Yeah, no, what I'll do is I'll just simply, like, once I start getting the different screenshots of the setups and all that kind of stuff, I'll just send you guys those setups in the Discord, and then we can come up with a decision from there. Essentially, yeah, we're making this go through a bit of a council. A bit of a council setup. Alright, we're still walking around trying to... these recon missions, I swear. I freaking swear. Alright, there's another one. There's a big hole in the wall. I can see some woods on the other side. We're investigating the town now. Did they not teach you about these barricades? Yeah, they did. But that's not the point, Vexen. I want to go through them. I want to see a bit of greenery. Yeah, I've been in this place for what, like 4 days, and I've not yet once seen a fucking tree. Is that too much to ask? All I want to see is a tree. Consider it a clue. Alright. The Kingdom channel, shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for the one banger. Reno. Hello, I was on your Instagram earlier looking for an angry pic of you. Will make sense later. Right, awesome. And so you met KSI and Toby. Yo, when, where, and why, and how were they? That's super cool. So I believe that was during PAX East, either 2016 or 2017. It was super crazy though, because I was just walking around like the outside perimeter of PAX, like the outside perimeter of the Penny Arcade Expo Hall. So for the most part, everything is usually going on in the middle of the Expo Hall. That's where they have like PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, all that kind of stuff set up. So I was on the outside perimeter and I was just walking down with like HMK, Sky, and Dean. And out of nowhere, I just randomly see him walking. Like, and the surprising thing is, not many people were crowding around him and stuff, being at the size he is. You know, he's a massive YouTuber. So that was kind of surprising, but I essentially just went up to him and said, yo, like, love your stuff, dude. Like what you do and all that. All good to get a picture. So yeah, no, he seemed like a really cool guy. I talked to him for like, you know, a couple of minutes sort of thing. It seemed like he was in a little bit of a rush, but it was cool. It's kind of a surreal thing. You know, seeing those really big YouTubers like actually in person, but it was cool. It was definitely cool. Definitely cool. All right. Do we have any extras to do, Vexen? Do you want me to give you a foot rub or something like that? Does that count towards extra kudos points? I don't know. Do you want that foot rub? Anything to score big with the boss, right? Don Robs, what's going on, my man? Thank you so much for the turkey slip. That definition can't fit for a hot dog. Hot dog buns are a single piece of bread with a cut in it. Exactly, my boy. Okay, now we're going in depth. Alright, now we're going in depth. Wait, what else do you want us to do? Okay, we need to find a chest. We need to find a chest. Where the chest at? Where the chest at? Going back to this. Not 2 pieces, and it touches my heart to know you put mayonnaise on a hot dog. I honestly thought I was the only person alive who did that. Dude, I'll put mayo on anything. Whether it be garlic mayo, aioli, which is essentially the same thing, or mayo, it enhances that flavor, so long as it's something savory. I mean, I'm not a crazy man. I'm not dipping my Oreos in garlic aioli. But dude, yo, man, yes, mayo, sign me up. Sign me the up. Definitely. Definitely. Can we catch up on donors? Yeah, I'm trying to go through as of right now. Getting there. Night of Psychosis, thank you so much for the one bangerino. You were saying here, hey Cynical, 2 questions. Number 1, how'd you get the screen name of Cynical? Chain of Memories. Wait, what? Did you remember to bring home the beanie this time? Number 2, are New Zealand and Australians rivals or similar in culture / friends? Okay, so to answer the first question, how did I get the screen name Cynical? I have no idea. My screen name for a very long time before Cynical was Jowie. Oh, I've just disclosed some very top-notch information right here. But it used to be Jowie, Jawee, right? It's essentially a play on from my actual name, Jared. God, I can't believe I'm talking about this right now. Essentially, before the GamersJoint, I had a different channel named Sir Jowie Owns, and don't bother trying to find it. It's not on YouTube. I fucking deleted it. It's gone. It is gone. It's in the realm of darkness. It's in the abyss of darkness. But I was known as Jowie, and so, well, not really known, because it was essentially just like a thing between me and my friends. And so one day it came to the point where it was like, alright, I need a different name. Like, I can't go on with Jowie. Jowie's just ridiculous. It's not good. There's no ring to it. I need something with a little bit of oomph, you know what I mean? So, I don't know how, but I eventually just came up with Cynical. I'm like, Cynical's cool. That kind of sounds like a cool word. Let's use that as a name. What are you doing, Saxor? Come on, dude. You need the elevated springs in those heels. Your jump just isn't high enough. It's just not doing it for me. So yeah, I just pretty much came up with the name Cynical. I was like, that sounds cool, let's use that as a name, and then thus I used that when I made the GamersJoint, and have been known as Cynical pretty much ever since. The other question you asked as well, did I remember to bring home the beanie? The beanie is here, it's safe, it's in the country, no longer is it lost. It's beautiful, it's a beautiful sight. We're going this way, where are we going? So yes, the beanie is back. And the last question you asked was, are New Zealand and Australians rivals or similar in culture and friends? In terms of like culture and friends and all that kind of stuff, like we are kind of similar in culture. We're definitely friends though. I mean, there is a certain stigma of rivalry between New Zealanders and Australians, but that mainly comes down to sports. I mean, that really only comes down to like rugby and all that kind of stuff. We are very competitive, as you guys might not know. New Zealand has the best rugby team in the world, the All Blacks, and so we're always trying to maintain that title, I guess you could say. I don't know if we won the last World Cup. I haven't been keeping up to date. Honestly, I try not to keep up to date with my sports too much. I used to be into rugby a little bit too much because my dad's side of the family was super into it, and through seeing it just so much through my dad's side, at a certain point it just kind of put me off. But I don't know if we still hold that title. I'm really not too sure. But the All Blacks have been known to be some of the best rugby players in the world. So when it comes down to Australia and South Africa, also some amazing rugby teams as well, there is a certain level of rivalry. Well, I guess you could say it's hard. On a personal-based level, I mean, we're fine. But in terms of a sport-based level, yeah, there's a certain level of rivalry there. For sure. Slates is a fact. Thank you so much for the 3 bangerinos. What's the difference between lesbians and children? Children shouldn't run with scissors. Lesbians shouldn't scissor with the runs. Oh man, you're pushing it close there, Slade. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. You trying to kill a man? What are you fucking trying to kill a man? We're getting very, very close to that soul cleanse right there, dude. I'm not even we're getting very close to that soul cleanse. Oh my. Thank you so much for the memes, or should I say the spiciness. Beautiful stuff, to say the least. Duffman, my man, shout out to you. Thank you so much for subbing to the channel through Twitch Prime. Appreciate you, my dude. We also have a donation here from Backstory Ben. Thank you so much for the 1 bangerino. So I guess to continue the whole Union Cross discussion, did you know in the Japanese version of the game some medals have voice lines? Yes, Areno. I want to hear me butcher Japanese. So, I heard something interesting actually through Roman. Roman, you were telling me about this, and that they were saying at last year's PAX, they were talking about voiced medals and all that kind of stuff, and it comes down to do with something towards like legal issues, and also getting other voice actors and stuff involved in the whole like situation. But it is a shame that, you know, the Japanese version does have voice medals, because it's super cool. Like whenever you use the medals, essentially the voice line will come out. So yeah, we don't have that in the English version, which definitely sucks. I don't know. Oh, give me a sec, my dudes. Give me a sec. You guys probably heard that. Alright, Ben, let's see it. Oh, is that the... Was that Shion's? Was that Shion's? Shion's or... Shion or Kairi's? I think that's Shion or Kairi's voice line. I think. It kind of sounds familiar. I don't play Union Cross JP, but kind of sounds familiar. No, it's not? Or is that your own special one? Either way, though, like, in terms of the pronunciation and all that, good stuff, though. Good stuff. Yeah, honestly, though, I can't imagine that, like, every single time you go to use a medal, like, after a while, the whole voice line thing will become super irritating. I don't even know if on the JP version there is a way to disable voice lines, but I can imagine, like, after a certain amount of time, the voice line would be like, okay, alright, I get it. You're shouting this stuff. Yeah, here we go. I'm using the medal for, like, the 8th time. You don't have to let me know by shouting at me. I can kind of understand that aspect. For sure.